links real quick. It's been a minute since I've streamed. Big part of it is just being exhausted and living in my editing cave. Boop. Gonna share the links. Oh, I don't know how to type. Oh boy. I hope everyone is doing fine. Boop. All right. We're here. We're focused in on life and stuff. I guess. I don't know. I don't know. Oh goodness. I'm still waking up too. Which shouldn't be an excuse because I have cold brew now. There we go. Oh, I should have started music for myself. I'll actually do that. No one's here yet. It's fine. Get some Spotify donks going, which I actually haven't yet to figure out how to set that up for Twitch. I'm a big brains streamer. I don't know. Okay. There we go. So, I was thinking of testing out my Gandalf deck. Gandalf here. If they'll load. I feel like that's the other thing with like historic Brawl lately is stuff has been a little slow to load, at least when I'm trying to edit my decks. I have like a little lag like this right here. And if I hit this little arrow up, oh, it didn't lag. Sweet. But yeah, so I was trying to play into the ability to copy instant spells and maybe deal like 3 damage or something like that. The tap or untap permanent I think could have some cool synergies, but I don't know terribly too much besides maybe like an artifact that I would untap and then put Gandalf on top of its owner's library. I haven't used that yet, but I could see that being good for like, I don't know, some sort of board evasion. But I haven't tested this deck too much yet, so I'm excited to, I don't know, see what destruction or failures it has out on the ladder. Or out in the wild, whatever. Not the ladder. Oh, goodness. Waiting for the opponent. Oh, I need to get my donks going. Something to wake me up. Should I be listening to my running playlist? I stay up way too late. Tired. Insomnia. Let's keep this, I think, because we have like Valakut, which can just be a land. So hoping for some stuff there, you know? You know? And then anyone joining can jump in and just go, "Are you winning?" It's like a meme that I'll never get tired of. Ooh. Monkey. We're gonna just risk it and put them in without the dash cost. Okay, I was like, did I regret that? I don't know. Okay, we're good. Putting in this land. We're gonna bonk. Whoop, woo. What do we get? What do we get? Just the plains? Darn. Well, hopefully that made it more difficult on them. Hopefully. So Aragorn is pretty spicy. Do we mess with them that bad? I don't think we will. Because I have the counter spell. That would have been so awful. Well, since we have the counter spell, let's protect our monkey. Gotta say it with a Shrek. Donkey. Okay. Let's bonk face to see what we get. Boop. Ooh. Draw 2 cards and discard a card. I like that. And we can probably just discard this Consider. Because we already have a Brainstorm. Alright. This has been good for us. I wonder if I use... Okay, it says target player controls. I wasn't sure if Bathson would return to them or not. Incubation Druid. We'll allow it. Monkey. Okay. They did their job. We appreciate them. What do we discard here? I kind of like... What is Meeting in the Mines? Draw 2 cards. I'm kind of worried about discarding Mind Stone, but I think we will. And then I'm going to put in Key to the Archive. And then draw another. Let's get Regrowth so we can get Rock of On back. Maybe we ditch the Brainstorm. And then, did I already play land? No, I didn't. Okay. Let's get this into play, I think. Because that way I mess up their mana base. We'll decline that. Okay. Or maybe not anymore. Alright. We'll shuffle you, and yeah, and then because we're gonna get Ragavan back eventually, not this turn though. So start with River's Rebuke, and maybe I wanted to do Flame instead. That might have made more sense, but at least now they have to spend time rebuilding. We'll get Ragavan back, and let's do the dash. Secret Commander is Ragavan, I guess. I don't know. We got a land from them. Okay. And this should be enough to blow up their commander, too. Okay. Does this destroy... Oh, it does destroy Artifact. Okay. Let's start with playing Midnight Clock. And then we'll go ahead and blow up their commander. And let's go ahead and put Ragavan in. I think for the dash. We'll attack. Oh. What else we getting? Lands. We've been hitting all our lands turn. Okay. Oh goodness. I hope we'll get a good handle on this. Hello, Vlad. Just tried to build Aragorn, but need a few more cards. Do we put in Pyromancer and then Meeting of the Minds? Let's get the commander in too. And then we'll do Meeting of the Minds. And let's copy it so we draw a bunch more cards. Make a buddy. And woo! Okay, that was pretty stonksy for us, actually. Let's pass. And hopefully not regret the play I made earlier with that Reverse Rebuke. I know not. Let me see if I can refresh, oh, there we are. Sorry, I missed your message there earlier. I'm gonna refresh the chat to see. Either that or I'll just keep the windows up. I missed what this card was, but I'm gonna counter it because I can't see what it is. And I can counter it, apparently. Let's do the 3 damage. And then let's just opt. Let's see what we get. Let's untap. A tap or... Okay, let's tap them. Take action. We don't need more lands, so let's put this to the bottom. This feels very is it. I'm not used to playing is it. Kicking butt? I don't know, that's the hope. We'll see. It's been slow collecting the Lord of the Rings stuff. Yeah, I feel that. What do we want to do here? I think we can just put Aragorn back, right? And I almost want to leave Fergie or put Bergie in. But I'm also worried about like overplaying our hand too much. So let's do, because we can still dash in Ragavan too. So let's deal 3 damage to that. And then we won't put them back on the library, I don't think. Doesn't make sense for us. Do we have to pick that? Oh, bummer. I didn't realize we had to pick that. Yeah, we'll just put it on the library. That's kind of a bummer. That makes Gandalf far less good than I thought they would be. We'll do this. Dash. And then we'll go ahead and attack. Bonk, bonk, bonk. And, ooh, this is my favorite. Can we play them? No! But they're my favorite. No! They're exiled forever. Is it? Is very hard for you too. Blue makes people cry. Honestly, when I was first testing this deck, and the first time I'd counter someone, they would scoop. So I was like, I can't tell if this deck is good or not. Oh boy. So we are kind of running out of stuff right now. Okay. Hand. We want them in our hand. Okay. Putting in Gandalf again. And I'm kind of unsure what next steps we want to do here, because we don't really have anything that's going to punch through Aragorn. So maybe I put a counter on. I don't want to attack in with these little token dudes yet. So hopefully we're not out of gas at this point. Okay. Yeah, I totally didn't realize that you only get to choose one. And I always think it's like one that hasn't been chosen this turn, but it's just for as long as the commander's been out. So that feels significantly less good to me. Alright. We're experiencing things and stuff. Oh, goodness. The flash stuff. Sorry, I forget too if I have the untapped stuff set up for the Twitch stuff. Ooh. Well, and it's got trample now. Bummer. Okay. I think we can take the damage here, right? I'm just worried about, like, if we don't get, like, another instant or sorcery spell. Oh, no! We gotta land. Okay. Bummer. We have run out of good card draw sources. So what happens if we attack full on here? Aragorn blocks someone important, and we get potentially a lot of damage through. So I think we're just gonna go ahead and attack here. If they scoop after a counter or two, I don't know what to say. I agree. I get it if it's like anything decent you want to do keeps getting countered, but sometimes you're like, come on. Okay, so all we really need at this point is like a shock. Right? Oh no, they countered my friend. Wasn't expecting the shark, to be honest. Okay. We'll put them back to the command zone. And I think we can put Ragavan in, maybe be a chump blocker. We're both low on card advantage at the moment. Yeah, this is tough. Ooh. Oh, did I die now? I think if I... Okay. Ugh. I think we're gonna be desperately looking for something. I don't think that's gonna help us right now either. So let's activate the ability here. And again, hope we don't die. Okay, nothing was helpful. I think we lost this one. I can go back to the drawing board to see if we need more card draw or something, but I guess that's the point of testing your decks. And also trying to understand what exactly your commander does. I feel like we did good things, right? Like, there was good synergies here and stuff going on. I just maybe suck at playing, is it? Oh, ooh, rip. Yeah, we're hell. It was nice knowing me. I'm going to whatever the Lord of the Rings Blind Eternities is. You traded for the food and fellowship precon. Good God, it needed a better mana base. Oh, I'm sure. A lot of the precons don't have the best mana base. Or removal. I think usually those are the first two things I update. Well, we're dying anyways. But at least I'll try to block so I look less embarrassed about how much I'm losing. Oh boy. GG's. GG's opponent. Okay. I'm just gonna take a peek so I remember. I built this deck, I think, like last week or something. I don't remember everything that's in it. Let's see if our, like, card drop's okay. The One Ring. I'm kind of scared. What are your thoughts about the One Ring? Like, I'm sure it's amazing in, like, constructed, like, competitive formats outside of, like, Commander or Historic Brawl. But at least in Historic Brawl, like, I love the protection piece of it. But it does scare me because there's been a couple times where, like, once you get, like, those 4 counters, like, on the One Ring, you're putting a very fast clock on yourself if you don't have life gain. Gandalf the Grey. Yes, that is who I'm running. That's the commander. I mean, I feel like we got some really good synergies going here. Maybe we just got unlucky. Because I like using this for, like, the land cycling early or card draw. Shark Typhoon seems good for this deck. We have Arcane Bombardment. Yeah, let's do another round and maybe we'll get a better idea. You've seen the One Ring get abused but haven't used yours yet. Yeah. There's been some decks that have been just wild for me. Especially, like, the protection piece, like, has definitely gotten me out of, like, trouble. Because even if you don't necessarily get a couple card draws, like, let's say your opponent exiles it as soon as it hits the board, like, just getting that, like, protection for a turn is so nice. Because it just allows you to have, like, more time to figure out answers and stuff like that. Especially with the card draw. But once you start getting a little up there with the counters on it, it can be scary. Unless you can, like, blink it or remove the counters or something. We're playing against Resco. And part of me, because of that, thinks it's a good idea to keep Wash Away, but I'm really worried if we don't hit our other mana base soon. Whatever. YOLO. We'll keep it. YOLO. It's probably a really bad hand to keep, honestly. Oh, thank goodness. We got another land drop here. Part of the reason was, like, Brotherhood's End, and I think Wash Away are going to be really good against Resco. Assuming they don't have the counter magic, but, you know. Here, I'm going to chug some cold brew. Your commander decks carry exile for the One Ring. I think that's smart. I usually build at least an exile effect for enchantments or artifacts just because of the indestructible gods. Like Urbos got a dead or Xenagos or something like that. Ooh. But yeah, definitely having tech to get rid of at least a couple things that have indestructible I think is really important. Sag. It's okay, they're helping us deck then. Hmm. I don't think we cared too much, right? Like, they can mill me, I don't care. Oh, or a planeswalker. Let's give you a spawn. Here you go. Yeah, but boy. Should we take it away? We give it the boib, and we take the boib. I probably should have hit Ashiok, but I don't care. It'll get rid of itself here. And if I get milled, it's whatever. I don't want to put in Key the Archive yet, because I want to leave mana up to deal with Thurrusco. So I think that's just what I'm going to do. Oh, you're making this tough. Tashida's going to, like, really kick her butt, so I think we actually have to counter that. I think we actually had to do that. This is probably why I'm not the best Izzet player. I love playing Dimir, but for whatever reason, you put red into the mix, and my brain just doesn't know how to play it very well. I think we're passing again. I think I'm okay with that. We'll put back stuff we don't care if it gets exiled. What do we not care if it gets exiled? I made this tough on myself. Do you want that mana? Is there anything here that can blow up our friend? Shoot. Archmage. And... Ah! God, I don't know what to do, friends. Thirst. Because both those, I think, are going to get milled. Anything in WOE that you are interested in so far? Wilds of Eldraine. I don't know why my brain thought World of Warcraft. I was like, that doesn't seem right. Shoot. Sorry, my brain's thinking here for a second. Let's put in Midnight Clock. Okay. I honestly haven't been paying attention too closely because I'm trying to have like a blind reaction to opening a box, because I'm going to be opening a box I think sometime next week. Woo! Because of the ambassador program, I've been able to get some access to stuff, which is pretty cool. Andrew Cow was gifted a membership by Vinny Chase. Vinny! Holy heck! Look at you! Thank you so much. Hello and goodbye, Vinny. Enjoy your workday. That was really sweet of you to drop something like that and then dip out. You're very kind. I appreciate you. All right. Game. Gotta use my brain. Let's start with blowing up, I think, Resco, right? Boom. Okay. Dealt with that for a second. And then pass? Now? Does that make sense? I don't know. Oh, goodness. Professor Onyx. Man. I don't know if I'm in the mindset to play Izzet right now, friends. I think part of it is I'm impatient and don't always read what my cards do, which is kind of the opposite play pattern that you need to have for Izzet. Ooh, yeah, burn down the house. Let's discard you. I'm trying to think if we could actually play Talron. Let's do that. And then we play Talron. We have 3 mana up. That's an enchantment. So if I played Brother's Hood and It's not going to do a ton for me, I don't think. I mean, at least gets rid of Ashiok, but then I don't want to blow up my own friend here. So, sorry, math. We only have 3 mana up after this. Oops, I did not mean to play them. Rip. Let's do Brawl. Okay. We'll see if we regret that. Maybe I should do food deck after this. The food deck was really, really fun. Getting all caffeinated here. Waking up. Toxrail. Well, darn. Oh, God. Why Toxrail? That's a bummer. We could do burn down the house, though. Hmm. Hmm. Can we do both of these? Probably not. Let's do Keela Argyle. And none of this is gonna help us. Wow. I don't know. Discard that. I was kind of hoping for some interaction there. Let's draw cards. Discard that, I guess. Yeah, nothing we have is gonna save us. Because we put any of this stuff in and we don't have any sort of destroy creature effect. Because we're in Is It. That's it. I'm over it. I'm over Is It. Yeah. Once the Toxrill hits, I think the only thing we would have is like... Oh, and they took an extra turn. Okay. Well, it is GG's at this point, isn't it? Boop. They got so many slugs. Hmm. 6 more times, so we just decline all of these because nothing matters. I think we already lost, so I just kind of accepted that, and this is faster. Okay. Maybe when I'm more caffeinated, I'll play Is It. I feel like I have to be, like, super serious about everything I'm doing. So, what other decks do we have here? Oh, Grimgrin was actually really fun, too. Zombos. But I think I want to do food. In case you guys are hungry. On a Saturday. What is it? Saturday afternoon. Oh, boy. You just brewed Mishra E1 with lots of vehicles. Can't wait to Mad Max the battlefield. Nice. Mad Max until someone drops, like, exile all artifacts or something. Who would do that? Who would run farewell? Not this person here. I'm innocent. Wait, we're playing against Adeline? Well, that's gonna be unfortunate. You know, all of our lands are tapped lands. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. Crashing drawbridge. Oh, alright. Well, put in castle. The goose! Because our goose is gonna get cookie, am I right? I make the bad puns for myself, really. Haste. We'll block here, I guess. Bonk, bonk. Okay. Ooh, we have a farmer. Let's draw a card. Oh, okay. Gingerbread. And all of our lands coming in tapped was really unfortunate. No attacks. End turn. Of course. It's gonna be that kind of day. I swear, it's the curse of me trying to stream. Because when I go to record by myself, I don't have all these shenanigans. Alright. Just to keep our life total manageable, I think. No, we won't do that. We'll just take the damage. Oh god. This is a bummer. We'll block here. And then God's willing. I think we do want to say white, just so we don't take as much damage, I think. We need an untapped land too. I don't know what to do anymore. To do this. Oof. Down to 16. Boom. I'm gonna put in Samwise. And hope we live another day. Mass Exile is crazy. I love Farewell. None of my friends use that, but I do. I put it in every white deck. Except for the ones that care about graveyard stuff. Like my Elinda deck. One of the win cons is with like Living Death, so exiling stuff feels bad, but with like the amount of times that it's like, oh, I wish we had Farewell, and then no one does. Oh, they're not tapped. Okay, we'll hit. Here's a bigger deal. We'll hit the bird. Oh, we should do this after declaring blocks, actually. Okay. Pass. We'll block you. And one of these dudes. And then cut short. We'll blow up that. Yeah? There we go. Okay. So many triggers happening on that stack. But I think we need, like, some sort of board wipe. Okay, that's not a board wipe. Man, we got screwed here. So they attack. That's going to be double striking. I don't know what to do, friends. It's just wedding announcement. We don't even have mana for Surgy Shelter. Man, that's a big bummer. Okay, food deck. We just had a rough start because our first commander was Adeline. Which I never get to use because everyone removes it as soon as it hits the board, either in commander or historic brawl. But my opponents get to keep it. I see how it is. Now we're just dead. The trample. Alright, next round. Next round will be our friend. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Bummer. Come on, food. I need you. I need you to prove that we can win. Oh boy. I think the other card that I really love for Commander is Meat Hook Massacre. Because it's like a board wipe and a win con. Okay, we are only being blessed with 2 lands. Oh, but we got ramp this time, so that's more hopeful. Arena says, you may have a lot of lands, but I'm going to give you none. Oh, hello! Alright. Let's put in... This is going to be tapped anyways, so let's do this. And what do we want to get? Probably another green source, maybe? Yeah? Yeah? Okay. We got food, so none of y'all are hungry this morning. Oh, we're playing against Gandalf. Seems. We just rage quit that deck. That's so sweet. Get our commander in. It's probably gonna get countered. Nope. Okay. Commander resolved. Not used to that. I think my other favorite card for Commander 2 is Massacre Worm. Okay, they have an island up. Should we go for this giant opportunity? We're just gonna make some food. We're just hungry. It's okay. Sweet. So now if our stuff gets countered, we can put it back to hand. I might do the Shall I Voice of Plenty next. We also have... Actually, we have several ways to get things back from the graveyard. Which is nice. Oh, they haven't hit a red source yet. Okay. Ooh, nice. Proliferating and drawing cards. Hopefully they hit their red source. Because that is a bummer when you don't hit the land drops you need. And attack. Boop. Okay. Do we do Gladriel next? Maybe. Pass. Okay. Let's just put Gladriel in. Okay. Wow, I'm surprised they didn't have a counter spell either. Let's do a counter on Shalai, I think. And then that's just to try to help get them out of, like, death range in case there's, like, a burn down the house, though. They'll still die to that. I guess they don't have the mana to cast that either. Wonder if they're, like, investing in... Ooh. They're still untapped. I have a hard time believing that they don't at least have some sort of, like, River's Rebuke effect. Let's draw some cards, maybe? Yeah? Are they countering? Ooh, they didn't counter. Okay. Let's put in this. Attack base. Put a +1 counter on Shalai, so hopefully they're out of burn range. I don't know. I might do Cathar's Crusade next. In case you want some butter burr. Good game. Sorry you got mana screwed. That sucks. I really hate it when that happens. Alright. We got our first win because our opponent was mana screwed. I don't know how to feel about that. Ooh, before that though, let's open some packs. What do we get? What do we get? Ooh, rare wild card. And, oh, that was the only pack we had? Okay. I have so many uncommons and commons. Oh, do y'all know for the jump-in events, is it just like a specific jump-in thing, or is there like an ongoing thing for it? Does anyone know? They have the blues. Good one, Evan. Oh, man. I'm trying to watch. Sorry if you have to watch me fumble through this, but to enter the jump-in event, is there might not be one going on at all, is there? Or is there? Does it count for drafting? Oh, jump into Middle Earth. Ooh. Okay. I'm gonna try this because I haven't tried one of these events. Tree folk. Do you want to do tree folk? I kind of want to do tree folk. There we go. Tree folk. Wait. Packet 1. Confirm. And breakfast? Tree folk and breakfast? Let's go. I don't know what's in my deck. Probably could have checked, huh? Can we check? Let's look. I should probably have some idea of what's going on. Tree folk breakfast. What's up, Ishtari? Hope you're doing well. I decided to burn one of my jump-in tokens that I keep forgetting to use. Okay, so we have Dawn of Age, the Hobbitses, Nimble Hobbit, and then you also get to watch me struggle through a 40-card format. I've pretty much only been playing Commander and Historic Brawl. Haven't really had time for Pioneer at all either. It is the jump-in event that I thought I would try out because, I don't know, ADHD or whatever. Tree folk breakfast, exactly. They're broccoli. Tree folk are just broccoli. If you're not tired of hearing me make those jokes about eating your vegetables. I realized last week and part of this week I was really obsessed with food, specifically broccoli. So thank you all for bearing with me. I just want you to get your nutrition in, you know? Just get your nutrition. We probably want a green source, right? Or do we? Let's actually keep this. YOLO. Is this responsible? I don't know. We're not here for being responsible, though. We got a nimble hobbit. Hiya. I'll go back to Historic Brawl after this, but I just had one of those moments where you kind of remember things exist and you have to check it out. That was what happened. Also, I love this. I don't know if I've actually seen this. Or maybe I did it 1,000 years ago. Well, we don't really have a ton of other creatures, so even though it kind of feels bad to put it in with one counter, I think I'm gonna do it. Ooh. That's sweet. Is anyone playing Standard lately? I heard the bands kind of mix things up a little bit, but it's mostly like red decks that I think people are seeing. I have not played Standard in a minute. Let's get the pony. We are food decking this up. I love it. Sure. Wayfake. We're getting that one damage through. Wait, for a second I thought we started at 25 life again. But we are not in Historic Brawl right now. Alright. That seems good. Alright. Ooh, that seems good. So we put you in... No, we can't play you. Why is it going forest cycling? That's why. I know how cards work. Let's start with the add 1 mana. And, do we attack? Yeah. Decline. Interesting. So, we'll do this. Done. Sacrifice. Wait! I did it wrong. No! I messed up! Ah! I hate this! I knew what I wanted to do in my head. I meant to sacrifice it to Bill's. Or the pony thing, but I just did it normally and I messed up so bad. Guys, what did I do? This is one of those moments where like, I wish I was on paper because I would have not been stupid and clicked all of that wrong. I know, Evan. I did it. Big brained plays here. You know, I just want to give people their wins, right? That would have been so good. And, I don't know, we'll force cycle this. Because I think we need another land drop. Boop. No attack. We got a nimble hobbit, though. Thank you, Evan. If I just laugh at myself, it's kind of lonely. But if everyone's there to laugh with me, it's great. That is it. Dundane Blade. Dundane. You're just contributing back. Exactly. I'm still kicking myself. You know what it was? I blame the food, right? I was so hungry. I was like, let's eat this. Return target spell. Okay, maybe we want this. Okay. Wham, 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 wham. Got some Alice in Chains bumping in my ear. It's great. I finally learned how to play Nutshell too on the guitar, which was like, still is like one of my favorite songs, but especially growing up. So, I don't know. Learning skills here. Broccoli strikes again! Exactly. There's probably a combat trick here, isn't there? Let's go here, here, and here, and they're gonna give everything like +20, +20 or whatever. Okay. I knew there was some trick. Oh goodness. Does anyone remember if we had a board wipe? Let's get in our little friend here. Boop. Boop. Let's do it. Why not? YOLO. It's just 3 damage. You can take it. Oh. Interesting, interesting. I'm gonna go for that guy first. Okay. I guess they technically just have 2 creatures they can attack with. 3. I guess that oh, Shadowfax. Well. Well. That seems good for you, opponent. Oof. I mean, we're dead no matter what, so I'll just let them end it quickly. Okay. Okay. This is what I get for eating the food instead of using it for its ability. I think you get like 3 matches total. Oh, until the event ends. What do you get though? The reward will be at least uncommon. That's kind of a little lame for a reward. Okay, sorry. I'm jumping around all over the place. Back to Historic Brawl. Oh, Tree Folk Breakfast. It's so sweet. Maybe like the story for that was we were inviting the tree folk over for breakfast. And we fed them broccoli. GG's indeed. Do you think tree folk would eat broccoli? Or are they like, that's too close to what, you know, we're like, that be broccoli tree cannibalism? I guess technically broccolis aren't tree. They're not trees. Is this too much of a philosophical discussion to have on a, I don't know, Saturday? Oh, I guess it's afternoon. I keep thinking it's Saturday morning. They love soil and sunlight. I guess they do have that in common. You're right. Let's put this in. And then I'm just going to blow this up now because it's a pain in the butt to deal with. And I don't have that kind of energy in my life. I don't want it. I probably could have ramped, but that gives stuff like a good boost and it discounts their creatures. So if they were also hoping for that to cast their commander, you know, didn't want that to happen. And the other thing too is if they're playing Elf Ball, they're probably going to be able to... Oh, goodness. Okay. Okay. We see you. That's going to be a problem. Okay, so we have Fortified Village. I think what we can do is this. What do we do, friends? I think that Tireless Provisioner is just always too much of a problem. So we'll trade. Take action. Hopefully that wasn't a dumb play, but I just know like they're gonna get too much value from Tireless Provisioner. Okay. That's really good too. Goodness. I hope we hit into our board wipe soon. Elf ball is out to get me. Okay. Just gonna try ramping. Boop. And let's get another planes. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. Number of food you control. Okay. That's also going to be a problem. Tell you what, friends. Hack the bush. Indeed. We have become gardeners. Wait, wasn't Samwise a gardener? Pretty sure they were. Do we want card draw? Probably. Let's get... I don't know. Let's get Beast Whisper so we can attempt to draw cards later. And this does 3, so we're going to blow up that because it's going to be a huge problem. Okay, I'm feeling a little bit better now, but it's still kind of concerning. Their growing rights can... What are you going to do? Make 3, 4 mana? We could try combat tricks too if they attack in and then drop Return of the Wild Speak. But is that what we want to do? How much mana we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana. Okay. The Death Touch part here, I'm okay with trading. So we draw a card. Take action. Okay. Ooh, drew 2 cards. We don't need another plains. And... Oof. They attack in. I'm trying to think of like what the smart play is. We probably just want to start drawing more cards, right? Okay, we got Harrow. And I think what we can do next is the Sejuri's Shelter and just give protection and eat some of that damage too. Okay. I thought that was the one that drains you for how many elves are on the board, but they'd probably want to save that. Okay. Okay. Oh, goodness. Concerning. Okay. So we're going to do this. Give protection from black. Okay. We'll block here. Block here. No. We'll take 2. Okay. Land drop. Not what we wanted. Let's do anything in the world that will draw us cards. Man, this is tough, friends. I think we do this. Try to draw cards. It's only gonna be 2, which feels bad. Okay, that's not great either. Let's do this. We have like 5 board wipes in this deck too. 1, 2. Okay. Let's get the goose in. Draw a card. Okay. Peregrine Took is cool, but not what we're looking for. Is there anything in here that's not a permanent card we can get back? Oh, historic card. I don't think we have any historic cards. Minus maybe that. Can we get Solemn back? We could get Solemn back. 1, 2, 3. But we might be dead. That doesn't have trample yet, but it's gonna kick our butt. We really need like to top deck our farewell or something. Oof. Oof. Okay, so we have to double block here. And then we'll block here. Take a lot of damage. bonk, bonk. Woo. Okay. Take action. I think it's wow, okay. We really got unfortunate luck, I have to say. Forest. Okay. And Peregrine. Just draw a card or search for something. I don't know. We're gonna just lose anyway, so it doesn't matter too much. Okay. I think part of what also hurt us was getting a ton of tapped lands. We are gonna win legitimately, not because someone is mana screwed. I think there's like 4 or 5, Evan. I'll look at the list after this match. Just block here and here, I guess, and then die. Bonk, 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 bonk. Ooh, damage. Okay. Well, is a deep subject. Is a deep subject, friends. Okay. So let's go look at our deck. Where are you? Woo. Wow. Here we are. So for board wipes, we have Farewell. We have Vanquish the Horde. We have Cleansing Nova. We have Day of Judgment. And we have Wrath of God. So we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 board wipes. And then direct interaction. We have a fight spell. We have this for artifact and enchantment removal. Straight up removal. I guess, do I not have swords? We have cut short because it hits planeswalkers. Hobbit Steam. Valorant Stance. Kenrith. We have quite a bit of stuff. Lorraine. Yeah, that's a decent amount. That's what I thought. Do we want to cut anything for maybe swords? What does Feasting Troll do again? When it enters the battlefield, if you cast it from your hand, create 3 food tokens. And then you can just return it. Maybe we just cut this, because it's not super great. Swords. Sorry. Computer. Okay. Been noticing that ever since the last update, like there's been some lag. Okay, so we just added in swords. And this is some of our direct interaction that we have. I mean, that feels pretty good. Okay. And let's go for it. Round 3. Round 3, fight. Just gonna keep chugging that cold brew. Okay. I want to keep this. It might be stupid. Who are we playing against? Yeah. Oh, yeah. This is such an interesting commander, too. We don't have any turn 1 plays either, so I think I'm just going to put this in tapped. To tapped! Okay. And this planes. I don't think we need to put that in yet, so let's put in our commander. I keep forgetting they only cost 2. I kind of want to do a Hinterland, Chef. Thank you, Chef. Been watching the bear. Thanks, Chef. No! That's it. Take it back. I don't thank you, chef. Let's put in Boseiju. Let's get in our chef. Kind of like that. And their food. Isn't that? I think that's really cool. Jaren. Okay. They went to Jaren. Yeah, let's put in this friend. No attack. My goodness, getting Smothering Tithe would be nice. Yes, chef. And part of me is getting like so burnt out on like doing corporate tech jobs that I'm like, do I want to go to culinary school? 'Cause I do like cooking, but I know being a chef is a lot harder than just cooking at home. Oh my god, we are not hitting our other land drop. Okay, let's put in wedding announcement. No attack. Make a friend. I also want to design games and code games. So that also seems fun. Yeah, chefing's a stressful job. But so is kind of just being alive. Everything's stressful. Block here. Yeah. Nice part is we're kind of low-key a graveyard deck too. Alright. They drew hecka cards. Wow, we are still not hitting our land drops. What is going on? Did anyone explain that to me? I'm just gonna put this in. Boop. No attack. Just getting like another body. But what the heck, y'all? We have 40 lands in this deck, and we're not hitting our land drops. Fast paced, yeah. I think like, because I was in the military and other really fast paced jobs, is like that part's not really scary to me. I think where I'm worried, like, I sometimes I'm really bad at remembering where like I set things down. So I'm worried like if it was like a super stressful like moment where I would have to like keep track of what's going on with like the kitchen and stuff, that maybe I would just like, oh thank God, set something down in like the wrong spot and then totally forget and just ruin like a dish because I have terrible short-term memory or something. Shuffler says you needed that fourth land and they're reveling in it. Yes, they are. Oh man, at least we hit cultivate, so now we can try Smothering Tithe or something. No attack. We're just chilling, you know? All of us are just having fun. We're vibing. But my dream overall would be to like someday open up my own like gaming studio. So I have a lot of game ideas that are kind of similar to kind of like Life is Strange stuff. So like narrative storytelling and whatnot. Alright. Okay. So I'm going to put in Smothering Tithe. Because we have been hurt emotionally enough by the lack of land drops we got early game. I'm kind of surprised they haven't dropped like a board wipe yet. Okay. We got our me manas. But yeah, if anything does get blown up, though, we'll be fine with getting it back for the most part. I mean, this isn't a legendary creature, but at least this friend could come back. And I think this counts as a historic spell. Because I think it's artifacts. Oh, maybe it's artifact. Wait, is this technically still a saga? Because it's the front part of the card. And I believe sagas are historic spells, so maybe Sam can get it back. I almost started singing Alice in Chains, but I have the worst singing voice, so I won't subject y'all to that. Rains down and here I sit. Okay. This is what we're doing. I'm sure there's some sort of combat trick or they're board wiping after this. Are you winning? Okay. So the combat trick happened. Are you winning? Okay. Bonk. Okay. We're gonna get heck of mana. Unless they pay their taxes. Are they paying their taxes? They're thinking about it. Doing quick math. Okay. Quick math. Yeah. Opponent. My turn? Okay. Oh, they discarded. Yeah. Well, let's start with getting Samwise in. Then, oh, that is treasure, not food. We just have cultivate there. Put this friend in. So we got a food token in. I'm gonna just attack with this friend. We want more food. We're hungry. Okay. Oh my goodness, wait, did they get to 13 life? Oh my god, I've never seen someone do that before. They actually have the 13 life. That is really, really funny. Well, they flip. Oh, are they not flipping that friend? Oh, they just pass. Okay, there you go. Sweet. Oh, I missequenced that already. Oops. Let's get Gladriel in. We'll make a food token. Making a food token. Yes, no? They're thinking. There we go. Okay. Okay. So, I think what we do next is get this back. We'll sacrifice you and you. And you. Getting back that. And we do this. Make something huge. Let's make this huge. And I think we attack here, and attack here. Sweet. Too bad our stuff doesn't have trample, though. Have I been building any new commander decks recently? Yes, I built the Saga Urbrask. I have Sigarda the Font's Blessing. I upgraded the Eldrazi Precon. And then I also have an AON deck. So I've got a few things in the works for sure. And we just recorded some new Commander gameplay, but I just haven't had time to edit because those videos take the longest because I have to do the script writing and then editing the footage, adding all the images in and stuff. So I've been mostly keeping up consistently with the historic Brawl, but it's been tough editing Commander gameplay lately. Too busy. Okay. Wait, why did they gain 19 life? Or a lot of life? Oh, 6 life. Okay. Ooh, veto. Okay. I do need to get Mangara in. I was just worried about a board wipe happening and then we lose our main source of stuff. It's been a long game. I was thinking. People using them thoughts. Taking their time. Pass. Okay. Okay, we take the 6 in the air. Don't see a huge issue with that. Oh, I guess there's the issue. Well, we kind of have some life gain with those food. Okay. My turn. Okay. We'll put that on you. Let's do Tireless Provisioner. Trade of food. And then let's do Explorer. Okay, we got Toski. That's good. We're gonna make a treasure because it'll help us, I think, cast Toski. Okay. Sweet. Okay. Next, we're going to attack you, you, and you. So I think we need... let's do treasure token. Okay. And hopefully we draw a decent amount of cards here. Come on. Are we gonna move through combat? Resolve damage? Okay. Resolve. Be happy if they didn't pay their taxes. Oh, and they did. Okay. So we draw 3 cards. God's Willing. Ooh, Wrath. Ooh, Vanquish the Horde. I think I'm going to do this. Because we don't have a way to deal with that flyer, and all we have is this board wipe. And then it also gets Veto out of the way. And Toski lives. Take action, and then in theory we should be able to get a bunch of our stuff back from the graveyard too. Okay. And we do gain life. Actually, I might just Wrath of God. Clear that. Because they used their whole turn to get those back. So if they play anything else, I might just Wrath of God and then put in Mangara. Okay. Message was retracted. Oh, have a good one, Evan. Thanks for hanging out. Hello, Miller Time. Hello again. Burn it all down. That's kind of what I'm wanting to do. Thanks for hanging out, Evan. Okay, burning it down with another Wrath. And then we'll go ahead and attack. I guess we're the control deck. Attack. Draw a card. Return of the Wild Speaker. Okay. Let's get something back to our hand. Let's get this Hinterland Chef because it's just 2 on flavor for what our deck wants to do. And we'll pass. And if they have an exile effect, we have the protection for it. So like the Baleful Mastery or something. Yeah, no. Okay. And they have to tap to do that, so. Okay. Interesting. Gave me that life. Thank you. Yeah, I think I'm definitely going to put Mangara in next just for the card draw. Let's start with combat. See what else we draw. Okay. Show me what you got. Ooh. Okay, we are doing this. And can we get anything else in this turn? I think we only had 3 mana up. That is going to be sweet because they have to pay 3 now. Oh boy, that feels good. And then we also have God's Willing up to protect as well. We got this? No. Okay. Waiting for them to blow something up. Nice part is we're also out of Massacre Worm range too. Okay. Is there a way for them to do 24 life loss damage this turn? I don't think so. Can we has turn? Can we? Cathar Crusade is a really nice top deck. No? Yes? Maybe? What's going on? They're hovering over our stuff. That always makes me think they have their removal. Oh, goodness. Rarely see people increase Esper Sentinel power. Seems like underutilized part of the card. Yeah, I think I've only seen it in some decks just because I think people are probably used to Esper going like early game and then getting blown up that maybe there's just not enough time to like invest in stuff. So we're gonna do God's Willing here. Auto pay. And we're gonna say protection from black. And we can put that to the bottom. Resolve all. Okay, we got the land drop. My turn. Ooh, and we got farewell. Okay. GG's. G heckin' G's. We did the thing. We won a game with the synergy that this deck usually does, which feels good. Oh, man. Miller time, what's been your favorite deck to play? Let's move to some perfect circle now. I'll learn eventually how to set up the music for Twitch. Or streaming, I should say. So I think there's like something where you can at least use what you call it? Spotify. You brought your URL to an LGS? Okay. Was it a good time? Did you have fun with it? We have so much ramp right now, it's kind of funny. We got the goodest of puppers, which I'm probably going to put in because this deck is all about making sure stuff's unblockable, which I am a little worried about. Alright. Okay. I might do Haro and then get the commander in. Okay. Well, there's their unblockable creature. So let's do this Plains. And then again, Haro, because the mana is going to come out untapped. I'll just sack this Plains. Hopefully they don't counter it. That would be devastating. Okay. Sometimes when it like lags for a second, I'm like, no! Okay. Getting you in. Sweet. Might as well attack because they can't block that dude. Okay. Rogue class. I always forget what this does. Oh, nice. Okay. Let's do Peregrine Took. Make some food. And let's put Sylvan Ranger in so we can make some more tokens and then hopefully do like a really solid punch. Take action. We have ramp for days at least. We are not missing our land drops this turn. Or this game, I should say. And we sacrificed 3 food tokens to draw cards. Okay. Oh! They must have missed their land drop. We did it! More food! Num num num. Okay. We're unstoppable now. Always a good time. Said, last night haven't spent as much time building Brawl and Arena. Came looking for inspiration. Oh, sweet. Well, I can show the other decks. Yeah, I think they just scooped because they didn't have the land drops, which sucks. I've been there before. We'll keep this hand. Ooh, and we got part of our combo piece here too. And protection for days between these two. Rabbit battery seems good. Oh, goodness. Okay, I'm not expecting to win this match at all. Kenrith's is good. But yeah, this is just absolutely bonkers. Like, whenever I see them in Commander, I'm like, that's a kill on sight. Commander, and I think sometimes people don't realize, like, how much that flame damage can do for their -2 ability. Ooh, nice. Okay. We'll put this in. Let's just put in the commander, I guess? I don't know. I didn't feel like that's quite threat level yet to put Kenrith's transformation on it. Rude. And they're coming out spicy, aren't they? Over around farmland. I think we'll want a Haro just to try to ramp quickly if possible. And maybe get Sigarda in. Boom. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna just do this, even though that feels bad, but I want to draw a card. Okay. So they're close to casting their buddy. Oof, I did not think about how that was gonna help them. Let's get Sigarda in, I think. I made a tiny big mistake by putting in Kenra's transformation on that because I forgot it was 2 counters on it too, so I turned it into a 5/5. Oops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Mana. Rash Taunter seems good. No blocks because I made bad decisions with my life. Okay. Let's get... Man. That was a bad misplay on my part. Okay. Let's do this. And we'll put you in. And let's put a counter on you. And then let's put this in tapped. And no vigilance, I don't believe. So if need be, I will trade with the rabbit battery because we can get it back anyways. What I'm also worried about is that Rash Taunter fighting. And we don't have like a good exile effect right now. Jeez, and it has trample. Okay. I think we need Angara for the life gain. Okay. And I'm gonna attack here. Because I don't think we can afford them to put more counters on things for the time being. And I might have to throw Mangara under something here. Because that Hamsta has trample. They have enough mana to put in, I think, Minsk and Boo again, right? I mean, right now, I think what they can do is put in Minsk and Boo, put counters, or not even put counters on anything. I think they could just attack and then fling the damage, right? Okay. So, I think to stay alive, we will put this buddy under here. And again, I really don't want to lose Mangara. So we take the 4, and then they fling the damage at us, so I think we have to block. Yeah. Just because if they put in Minsk and Boo and we just took the damage, again, they just sack Boo and throw it at our face and draw cards from that. I think they have enough to recast their commander. Okay. I'm just gonna gain life. Drawing a card. Okay. I think kind of what we need is probably farewell, right? Oh, they let Mangara live. Interesting. Okay. I'm happy with that. But in Shalai. Okay. Deal 4 damage. Nice. That's what I figured they were gonna do there. This is really tough, friends. Oh, they scooped? Oh, because... no way. Because Sigarda protects Shalai, and Shalai protects Sigarda, but then Shalai protects my face so they can't fling damage at me anymore. That's really funny. Oh my god. My guardian angles looking out for me. Well, that was 3 matches in a row. That feels good. So for Miller, would you like me to switch to a different deck for further inspiration? Grimgrin was pretty fun. Wait, what? Yep. I think it was they couldn't target me anymore with the fling effects, which is kind of funny. Oh boy. I'm kind of feeling Grimgrin right now. Do y'all want to see some zombies? Yeah, blow my mind. Okay. I don't know if I'll be blowing any minds, but I don't know. We saw food do the thing. Let's see if zombies do the thing. This is a Patreon/channel member deck that I made for Vinny Chase. So that was so cool. Anything Voltron-y. Yeah, zombos. Okay. Yeah, Grim Grin, which is so hard for me to say. Is kind of Voltron-y at times, because if you sacrifice stuff, you put the counters on them. Ah, Xenagos. Well, let's see how this goes. Okay, we got the counter spell for that, so. And Necro Duality. I've been wanting to try this enchantment out for so long. Okay, I'm stoked. This might be knocking on all the wood. Hopefully a decent deck here. Or a decent matchup. I think these sleeves were like a secret layer sleeve, right? I can't remember. I just stick with the humble doggos because doggos are the best. I'm going to start off putting the Shipwreck March, so turn 2 we have this counter spell ready. And it is going to be weird going from like green ramp to not having green ramp. Oh, wait, I guess I should have put in the snow-covered island. I'm already messing with my own strategies here. Arena enters the chat. You called for God. Yes. Exactly. Well, let's put in Bloodghast. We're feeling kind of spooky. It's Halloween season. If people can celebrate every other holiday 5 months in advance, then I'm going to start celebrating the best holiday, which is Halloween. As soon as, I don't know, as soon as it hits summer. June, you should have your Halloween decorations up. Just be that person. Ooh, Helena and Helena partners. Well, my friend, you gots to go. I love you, but you gots to go. You're too spooky. I'm sorry. Sorry, not sorry. Okay. They can cast Xenagos. Do you think they're going to do it? Giant inflatable zombies, yes. Halloween candy favorites? Anything really with chocolate except for Almond Joy, because coconut is not my favorite unless it's like coconut milk with like curry or something like that. But just eating it? Wild. I'm kind of scared to not have mana up for our counter spell, but also at the same time we haven't been hitting our land drops and we got to do stuff with our life. So risking this, because if they hit their other land drop, they got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana. They need 7 to recast Xenagos. Ooh, I'm nervous. Don't you dare. This is a slow first game for us, though. Kinder? Yes! That's the Canadian candy, right? Dang, they blew up our mana rock. Yeah, the Bueno bars that have like the hazelnut chocolate, that's like my jam. I love Kit Kats and like Reese's. Anything that's like caramel chocolate too. My chocolate fiend. Like the SpongeBob character. I'm like, what are they selling? Chocolate. I'd probably drive all of my friends crazy because they always quote that. We are still only at 3 lands. Why arena? It's fine. We didn't need it anyways. Bonk. Okay. Well, I'm just going to keep leaving counter spell magic up. Butterfingers and Baby Ruth are a no-go for me. Baby Ruth is kind of like, is that like 1,000 grand or something? Like, that's old people candy to me. Glad that's funny. Okay, ready? Time to piss off the opponent. Do you think they're gonna scoop? Nope. Okay. Land drop. Can we afford to do that? No. No, we can't. Darn it. Okay. We need another land drop before I'll play a creature. But I'm leaving this counter spell stuff up. In case they have like old Gnawbone shenanigans or something. Okay. We'll allow it. It can resolve. Isn't this silly though? If I'm in Is It, can't figure out how to remove or play control. If I'm in Dimir, fine. I got it. I don't know what the problem is. I think it's because the red. I just don't play with red much. I think my favorite Dimir deck, though, has been the Ashiok one, Nightmare Muse, the one that makes the 2/3 little token friends. It's such a fun planeswalker. Okay, they're putting in a rampaging Brontodon, aka me as a kid pretending that I was a dinosaur eating broccoli. Been watching too much CGB? I honestly haven't had a lot of time. I used to watch them almost every single day. And then when I started making content, I had a lot less time to watch other people's stuff. So if I do watch content, it's usually Commander gameplay. So I've been keeping up with CGB's like Commander stuff because I really enjoy it. Okay. You can blow that up. I didn't want it. Soul Master, your stream and a cup of coffee in bed is the perfect way to start off a Sunday. A Sunday? Are you in the future? Also, thank you. That's very nice of you to say. I'm sorry I got caught up on the one thing. But yeah, I appreciate that. And then Miller, ooh, do you have Ashiok bids? Would love to take a run at building the deck. 1000% I rock. Oh, heck. Heck, golly gee. My self-esteem is up one whole self-esteem point between the two of you. I do have Ashiok videos. They're on my YouTube channel stuff for the Historic Brawl playlist. So, I think I did a new version of it recently too. Count to spell. Okay, we got nothing after this. Land drops, except for land drops. Okay, I'm gonna think with my thoughts here. Okay, ready for this? And then we're gonna go to combat. I almost missequenced this, but then I caught myself. Okay, ready? This is gonna blow your mind. Oh, and synergy. Are you ready? Boom. Can you even right now, friends? I did that sequencing so good. Aw. Okay. You think they're gonna put in their rampaging Brandodon? My brother's name is Brandon, so that's what we would joke around calling him, is a Brandodon. The Brontosaurus Don. Oh, I didn't mean to put a stop there. You know what I'm sad about? Is I don't have the Karn crowd surfing emoji. So that's probably the coolest one. Okay. Woo! Woo! Look at that. Saved our friends. Of all the sequences, that was good. Thank you. Careful now, I might have a whole nother self-esteem point. Crowd surf emote is the best. Okay, made a coffee. And we're gonna go ahead and attack. Woo! I forgot about that. Boom, baby. Look at that. Can you believe this synergy? So this is kind of like a weird roundabout, what do you call it? Voltron deck, which is really fun. And then this here, the zombie tokens you have, has Hexproof and Menache. I think is going to have really cool synergy with this. So, especially if we make 2 of these because they're not legendary. And that will get rid of a lot of their removal as well. Okay. So we'll sack you. And we'll make a treasure. Sweet. Ooh, and a Psych Rift. I don't think we need the Psych Rift, though. Yeah. Let's do this. We'll save Psych Rift. Okay. And then we're going to attack here. Blow that up. Boom. GG's, opponent. Okay. Grim Grin does stuff. Things. I love the synergy with this deck. That was literally just us hanging out until we had, like, the mana drops that we needed. That was kind of funny. I'm gonna run to take a bathroom break real quick, so apologies, BRB. BRB, friends. All right, I'm back. Oh yeah, have a good one, Miller. Thanks for hanging out. Means a lot. All of you kind, lovely people. I gotta learn how to sit again, I guess. I don't know. All right. I think I'm gonna keep going with Grim Grin, the card that I cannot pronounce at all to save my life. I don't know why it's so hard. Oh, well-spoken jellyfish, thank you for the heckin' follow. Does that mean you're Glunch? Did Glunch just follow me? Ooh, I think this might be bad, but I'm gonna keep because big brain plays over here, I guess. I don't know. Arvard, however you say their name. Arvard. Devard. Now, whenever I play blue, I think it's funny. I'm like, do you think when we counter their commander so early in the game, are they gonna stick around still? Because I'm so used to people nowadays, like I just counter like their first spell and then they scoop the scoopage. Okay, let's see. They sticking around? They are. Okay. Let's put this in on blue. Let's get this buddy in. And we kind of need some more sack foddery stuff, don't we? Because Grey Merchant feels bad if you put it in, like, too soon. Ooh, okay. Let's put this in. Get another swampy source. Swamp. Okay. And then Lazo step, Lazo step. So I don't think they're gonna trade with us. So I'm gonna see if they will. They didn't. Yeah. Okay. I always forget how this works. So there are 3 or more judgment counters on it. The player loses the game. Okay. I didn't think I was going to get judged today. Thank you. Day of Judgment. Faith-bound Judger. Exile that. What do we want to do, friends? Hobbling friend? And I don't think they're trading with us here, so I'm just going for it. Okay. Okay. If we had Necro Duality out and then dropped Grey Merchant, like that's Chef's Kiss moment. Ooh, interesting. They sacked their commander. Okay. You're back to try to find out how Grim Grin works. Sweet. Thank you for hanging out. Okay. Ellis? I was kind of tempted to build this deck out in paper, but I already am at like 15 decks. Yeah, I think 15 now. And I like to take the decks that I have and like optimize them. But one of the issues I kind of feel like I've had, let's do this, is with all these sets dropping, it's kind of hard to keep up on like good singles to upgrade the decks, because if I have like 15 now too, that's a lot of commander games you have to get in a week too to just like test and optimize as much as possible. So trying before was to keep like to 12 commander decks, but again, so many cool new stuff dropping and things. It's a lot. The decks multiply quickly, and then optimizing after each or every set releases. Yeah. Which is kind of like, ooh, we're just gonna drain for quite a bit. I think that's okay. Take action. We're gonna drain them for a bit. Ooh, 9. That's good. Put this in. Oof. I don't know what to do. Ashnod's Altar. Next. No attack. In turn. Okay. Surprisingly, haven't hit into our main pieces of interaction or a card draw. The decks multiply quickly, and then optimizing after every set. Oh, Center's Judgment. At the beginning of keep, put a judgment counter on the center. Then if there are 3 more counters on it, enchanted player loses the game. Well, I think we're going to lose the game because we don't have any sort of enchantment removal, really. Unless we hit, like, Psych Rift or Feed the Swarm. Disdainful Stroke. Not what we're looking for here. Okay. No attack. We're gonna need that sack fodder. Okay, so we're on like a 2-turn clock here, unfortunately. The streamer hustle to try and build a functional brawl deck with every new commander. For real though, Tibbs, like, because I feel like I don't have enough time to process like each card that's in this set, and then I'm just like trying to just churn stuff out, but then it's like I haven't even had a chance to like make every commander for each set either, which I guess I like shouldn't complain too much, but it just kind of gets overwhelming at times. Because there was a few from, I think All Will Be One, March of the Machines, and the Aftermath that I still haven't done like Commander Brews for. But then I was like, oh, Lord of the Rings dropped, and then there's a ton of cool Lord of the Rings cards that I wanted to do, and then they're like, new cards for Explorers stuff, but I'm like, oh, cool. Aw, man. Exile too. Yeah, I think this is a loss, unfortunately. Unless we get some interaction of our own. That isn't bad, actually, because those aren't counters. That's just an anthem. Okay, so we'll wait for them to attack. Oh, wait, I think we lose soon anyways because of the counters. This is terrible. Is this from a permanent? Nope, just remove counters from a creature. Oh my goodness. Okay. I guess River's Rebuke would be the other card that could help us here too. Okay. Came back a little stronger. I think we lose on their upkeep anyways. We have to top deck the Psych Rift or River's Rebuke, which we do, I think, have mana for both. Yeah, okay. Oh, and we didn't. Bummer. Okay. We tried our best. And turn. We done tried our best. We lost to the Sinner's Judgment. Which, honestly, that's a hard way to win, so can't be salty about that. Kudos to you, opponent. Well, first match looked good for Grim. Grim Grin. Why did they design that card? I'll keep this. Seems good. We got judged, right? What am I, in high school? Got judged plenty enough there. Boop. Catching yourself saying Gwyn Gwyn. I'm gonna start doing that because that sounds better, honestly. And also might kind of mess with your opponents. Because you go like, I'm playing Gwym Gwym. They're like, that is adorable. And maybe they don't come after you. The Gwym. It's Gwym. It's looking Gwym out there. We'll have to come up. Should we call them GG? Then they sound like, I don't know, they work at like a French restaurant or something. GG. Oop. Let's get this Cold Steel Heart in. Because we're sad. We have a heart of cold steel. Gwym Gwym is adorbs. Yes, perfect. Get a proxy of that. Would it just be like a really cute, like kind of chibi art style of a zombie? Call it Gwym Gwym. We're not a threat at all. The Gwimps. Les Gigi. Love that. Les Gigi. Don't mind if I Gwim. Oh my gosh. We could do a holiday proxy for that, right? Like a Santa theme. It could just be the Grinch. I'm kind of on board for this. Yeah. Okay. They're thinking about life. As am I. I get it. The chibi corpse with a hook for an arm. I think it could work, right? Like, we could do an adorable little one for, like, the rest of the year. And then around, like, you know, December time, we could switch out for one that matches, like, the Grinch. Thank you for designing this card with me. Bonus points here. We don't have a negate up, so hopefully they don't have... Okay. Madness. Interesting, interesting. Okay, that's cool. Now, think on their end step, we'll probably sack the shambling ghast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we'll actually have enough to put in Liliana as well, which will be nice because then we have more sack fodder for Grimgrin. The summer could be Swimgrin. I like it. I'm trying to think, like, would they just have like shades and a beach ball? Or would they be like a lifeguard? And instead of like a hook, they have like a, what are those little raft things? I could see this. Just have different variations, switching it out. Okay. Okay. What's going on? What's going on? I'm waiting for them to like storm off somehow here. I have concern in my heart. Okay. Did they lose their floating mana? Or are they... Oh no, they use that floating mana. Okay. They have a lot of mana up. I think I'm just gonna do this now. We actually don't need the treasure, so I think I'm just gonna like kill that thing. Okay. What else could they do? Okay. I am so concerned right now. Okay. Okay. Destroy target land. We don't want that. Okay. I'm really concerned. So they have 4 mana right now. What does this buddy do? Exile top cards. That's going to do 2 damage. It's not worth using that, and that would blow up one of our lands. Is that worth it? It's kind of hard to know at this point. I think if they... Okay. So they have 3 floating mana now. Or not 3 floating, but 3 mana available. Okay. Interesting, interesting. Another floating mana. Okay, are they just gonna try to kill Grimgrin that way? Okay. Now they have 5 mana. A lot of waiting around over here. I'm used to just editing all this part out. Okay. All the waiting time, that is. See, I'll just get the action. Especially when people start salty roping. But I guess during that time, it's water break time. Maybe that's what I'll do right now. So I added some new, like, emojis on Twitch, but I don't know if YouTube lets you do fun stuff like that. Like the little channel emojis. Oh, cool. We get to replace it? Let's get a blue. Yeah. I thought that was just straight up we lost the land. Oh boy. Do you think we're ever getting a turn? Oh, we did. Oh, cool. Oh, we got a turn. That was so cool. Okay. We're gonna attack. We'll blow up Bergie Sanders. Whenever someone ropes, I catch up with your my reading. I love that. That's pretty funny. Oh, okay, they take the 7. And then we're gonna put in Liliana. It does make me a little worried that we don't have like the gate up, but knock on wood, I think we'll be okay. And then just leave stuff up to keep Liliana protected if possible. But they might have enough, like, burn spells to destroy Liliana. We'll see. Okay. And Bergie costs 4 now. So that's doesn't tap for mana. So they have 1, 2. So they could tap all of these, leave their treasure up, and have Mox Amber online. Yes, I did say Bergie Sanders. That's what I've been calling them. All right. Ooh, okay. I thought they were going to keep going. Draw that card. And yes! Oh, I love Breach the Multiverse. Okay. I'm going to be greedy and go for a Breach. It's probably not going to do much for us. Okay. Graveyard. Scarab God. Yes! That's very good for us. Okay. I'm going to do this. And then we're going to go ahead and attack. We're going to blow up Bergie again. Sorry. All right. Doing the things, friends. Bonk. And then I'm not going to sack this Blazing Root Wallow yet. Oh my gosh. If we can get to Liliana's, like, ult, that's the dream. I've never been able to ult them because they usually get blown up or the opponent scoops before I have a chance to use it. And they had to use a good chunk of their mana to recast Bergie. Alright. I'm once again asking you for your mana support. Exactly. Oh man. I don't know. My brain makes weird connections, and for some reason I just decided they're called Bergie Sanders. It's because they're sharing the wealth, right? It is funny though, because people usually do a double take when I say Bergie Sanders too. Resolve? What you double casting? From yourself. I got a perfect circle blasting in my ears, playing the 13th Step album, which I don't think I've stopped listening to since I was like 12. My brother and I used to just play Call of Duty and blast this album in the basement. And the OG Call of Duty, not this new Call of Duty stuff. Like on the Xbox. The OG Xbox. Simpler days. I've actually been replaying Final Fantasy VIII as well. Opponent taking a lot of time. Okay. 1 damage. So I am not really huge into doing karaoke because I just don't have a good singing voice, and then I'd usually end up going with friends that were like incredible singers. So I just thought it would be funny if for one of my songs, which I think it was like Avril Lavigne Complicated, if I just did it in like screaming metal dinosaur voice, and I crushed it. But I think they ended up cutting my song early. I was like, I don't want to do it because it'll blow out all of your eardrums. But I was like, rah! Like doing that with Avril Lavigne. And I went back later and I told like the DJ that was like playing all the songs for people. I was like, yeah, last time I did metal Avril Lavigne and the audience didn't appreciate it. And they're like, who was DJing that night? you should have been able to do that. I love everything about this. And I was like, you say that now, but like you weren't there to hear me. Yeah, exactly, Miller. I thought I did a great job. You know, not everyone appreciates Metal Avril though. Ooh, Hero's Downfall. That's pretty great. We'll do that, I think. And we could put this in now and still have mana up for a negate. So I think I'm gonna do that. Woo! Okay. GG's. Why'd you have to go and make things so raw? Yeah. Like honestly, I would totally do it for y'all, but I'm legitimately scared someone's like speakers will just explode, so I'll hold back on it. But maybe in the future, if we ever see each other IRL, I'll give a good demo, even if it's in the middle of like Command Fest and someone just hears dinosaur noises. Just know it's me. The just do that for like every song though. I also like to make up lyrics too, where I think it was also with Avril Lavigne, so I guess I just have a theme with Avril Lavigne in karaoke songs. But I like told this, like basically a story where I was just like halfway through the song, I was just like, "This is the part where my dad turned off the song. I actually don't know how it's supposed to end," and I just like went off about that. The 3 people at the bar didn't think it was very funny. Special feature stream. Yeah. Maybe. Just do a cover of Avril Lavigne's album. That would be really funny. Oh my god. I'm kind of for it. Should we do this? I'll just give me like a month to learn how to play their stuff on the guitar. I kind of want to put Grimgrin in, but what if they get exploded? You know? You know? We have so much removal though. YOLO. YOLO. Let's get our friend in. And we're not going to be able to punch through. But what I'm thinking is if they try to blow up Grimgrin, we can sacrifice Shambling Gas, make another treasure token, and then hopefully a Disdainful Stroke if it's like a board wipe or something. Don't have anything for like the single target removal, unfortunately. Ooh, perfect. Okay. Aha. Look at this. Sequencing! I did the thing! Sequencing! That was metal as heck. That was almost as metal as Avril Lavigne. Okay, we do need more sack fodder though. Boom. Look at that. Bonk! Bonk, bonk. I love the willingness to learn the guitar parts, but to hell with the words. Exactly. How else are people gonna know it's Avril Lavigne? Oh no. Grimgrin isn't on for this world, are they? We don't have anything to feed them, so they untap. The streamer can't sequence any harder. Look. It's on maximum overdrive right now. Chaos Warp. I'll allow it. Okay. Here's what I'm thinking. It's probably really stupid. But what if we put it back into our library? Okay, I'm just gonna say library because I want to see the chaos. That's probably really stupid to do. But I really wanted them to go and... I didn't know. I didn't know. I just think that's funny. I don't care if we win or lose. Let the chaos happen. Ooh. That's gonna be bad. Oh no, we don't have our second swampy source. Oh no. It might have been a tiny big mistake. Okay. We're gonna go get our other swampy source. Wait. I don't know how to magic. Let's blow up that. Swampy source, please. May I please have a swampy source? Okay, here we go. Soul Master. It's been years since I did it, but I'm 90% sure I can still play I'm With You on the guitar. Yes! That used to be like my angst like song, like 6 years old in the back of my dad's minivan. No one gets me. Oh, that makes me really happy. Yeah, we got warped, but I decided to be silly and let my commander get warped. Because sometimes it's just let chaos happen, right? It was probably a terrible decision to make, but we didn't have a ton else going for us. Auto pay. Do this. We pay our taxes here. We're responsible tax-paying citizens. Sometimes. There are occasions where I'm like, they already have so much mana. What's a little bit more at this point? Alright. Resolve? Do I blow up the goblin or do we save that for the commander? I think we have to save it for the commander. Resolve. Auto pay. Why is a perfect circle so good? Someone answer that question. Right now. Answer it right now. Okay, let's put in the visor of the scorpion. And zombies have death touch. Look, some of us never left her emo phase. I honestly don't like most of the emo music. It's too whiny. Which I know is probably mean to say because I know some people really like. It's like, was it Red Jumpsuits or whatever, and then Fall Out Boy. I was always like the Alice in Chains, Stone Temple Pilots kind of person. So I guess you could tell I'm from Seattle. Look at the grunge phase was real. What was the other band? I think the closest I got to kind of like emo music was Papa Roach, which is like the Suffocation song. I think part of that was mostly because my dad was really strict about like being old enough to play or listen to certain music. And so that kind of felt like rebellious. Grimgrin is in like 35 cards deep. Exactly. I just let them be Chaos Warp because it was funny, okay? It gave me the tee-hee-hees. I just love that gif too from Arrested Development. Made a tiny big mistake. So, ooh, who's that? Arm the Cannon just subbed. Holy heck! Holy heck! Thank you. I feel so supported. Hope I guess you're. I was about to say, hope you're having fun, but you must if you subscribed. Oh no, Narset. Okay. So I don't regret it because I did it for the chaos. But maybe I should have put my commander back to the command zone. Maybe. Of course. Of course I should have done that. But what I was thinking in that moment was, what if we got something really cool back instead? The answer for that, though, is we didn't get anything good. So sometimes you just gotta risk it. It's literally called Chaos Warp, too. What am I supposed to do? Not Chaos Warp? You know? Who does that? Well, I may have made a tiny big mistake. There's some movies too that I kind of want to go back and watch, but like Arrested Development was, I know it's not a movie. It was like one of our family shows, but like Jingle All the Way was the other movie we'd watch a lot of too. Because our joke was that our dad was Arnold Schwarzenegger because they both dressed the same and they were both bodybuilders. So I just always thought it was funny. Could have gotten anything. It could have been the commander. Exactly. I was being strategery here. I like how this Narset's out, like it bothers us. Arrested Development is so good. Yeah. Honestly, though, I tried really hard to get through season 4, like, of the return to it. And it was not my favorite. But the first 3 seasons were just, like, so fun. So if they played their commander, I'm guessing they have the counter spell in hand. Because they know I have this. I heard season 5, though, like, was a good closeout to the series. So I'll have to try going through season 4 again. Okay, they must have the counter spell then. Yep. Nice. Okay. The return was really bad. But did you ever get through season 5? Or was that just people giving me false hope? Well, friends, because I didn't return my commander to the command zone, I'm thinking we're not in a good place right now. Oh, man. Okay, we got Yawgmoth, but that's not going to help us at all because we can't draw more than one card right now. Oh, cool. I mean, I'm kind of okay with that. So if we attack the Narset, they're going to be able to kill our friend here, but I think it's fine at this point. Because I don't know how else we're going to get out of this. This is the Yawgmoth deck, yeah. Well, it doesn't even matter, though, because Yawgmoth can't draw us cards. And we don't have any sack fodder. We'll hit our opponent for 3. Rip. Okay. Rib. The opponent has untapped blue card in his hand. He's got a counter always. Yeah, sometimes you gotta force it out, you know? But I also, at this point, have kind of accepted we're a little bit locked out. And because Narset's keeping us from drawing cards, for the chaos, thought it would be funny to return the commander to the library when it got chaos warped. So, I don't know. Sometimes it's just like, whatever. But if we top deck a board wipe and they didn't have the counter spell, we might win it through blood artist triggers. High card, the Goose Pope will not allow any tomfoolery. Oh, I love that. Resolve. Autopay. I know it has flash, don't yell at me. Counter spell? They have it. They paused. They paused. What are they thinking? What do they got to think about, friends? Boss's intervention. That's what they had to think about. Well, we're dead. But we'll accept our fate. Because I think I kind of just wanted to see if we caught anything good from the Chaos Warp. Oh, goodness. Not that I think it would have helped us a ton anyways, because we didn't really have sack fodder. It would have been able to untap like twice, maybe. Just let us die. Angsty. Angst. Alright. I think I'm gonna do 1 or 2 more matches, because I got to do things today. I got plans. Go play Commander with some friends. Leave the virtual world for the streaming world, I guess. Alright, no. What did I say? That didn't make any sense. Leave the virtual world to go to the paper world. That's what I meant to say, but that is not how that sentence formed. I like having Bloodghast because that's a reputable sacrifice piece, so this might be dumb, but I'm gonna keep it. Bow. We're playing against our friend who's a good historian. I think I have the showcase from, was it the March of Machines? Ooh, let's actually start with Bajuka Bog, which we might be sad that we're using our Graveyard Hate, because this deck likes to use Graveyard shenanigans, so... Oop. They stole our damn dice. Yeah. Attack. Okay. These bones. Okay. Allison Chains Them Bones was playing, which feels pretty on theme, I think, for a Demir deck, especially a zombie one. Oh, they scoop. They must have not hit their land drop. Alright. Sometimes doesn't hurt to be a little bit greedy and keep the 2 landers, because you're like, if I just hit that 3rd land, this will be the perfect hand, and then sometimes you keep it and you don't hit that 3rd land drop, and it's just so sad. Oh, Feathered the Redeem. Yeah. Sometimes being greedy pays off. Most of the time it doesn't. But, you know, the times that it does, it's fun. So this commander's a pain in the butt because they just protect themselves, or like give protection from whatever color, and then it's just hard to deal with them because they just keep recycling those. And then the same thing, if they go to attack you, just recycle those a billion times, make their commander really strong. They are a tough commander to deal with. Okay, so we got removal, we got a little bit of rampish stuff, and we got lands. They are going to be slow lands, though, which is the only issue. So I think we will keep this, and I'm going to put in the Maestro's Theater first. Psych them out that we have a wash away. I still think I'm going to do that. And then we can always get the other Swampy Source with Fabled Passage. Get the blue. Boop, boop. We have the Stitch. Ooh, okay. Now we're just hitting regular land drops. I think I'll put in the Snow-Covered Swamp. And yeah, looking good. Let's do Woe Strider next, too. Just when you think magic isn't violent, this added a 5-headed goose. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Does that make you want to go play the goose game? Honk honk. What if they did like an update to the game and they just added in like the 5-headed goose as like a skin that you could do with the... That'd be really funny. Okay. Let's see. Okay. I think we're gonna go ahead and try to blow up their commander. Because they only had the red open, so I think it was safe. Knock on wood, still seems to be safe. We're gonna put in the Stitched Assistant. And we're gonna exploit the goat! Sorry, goat. Ooh, Sacred. Yeah, we'll take that. Okay. And let's go bonk. Bonk. 3. Okay. That fiery inscription, too, is going to be really good. Menacing honk. Yeah. This makes me think of SpongeBob, too. He's just staring at me. Menacingly. Let's get our little friend in. We're feeling particularly grimy today. Okay. And we should have enough to Psych Rift if they really go crazy. Swampy Source sounds like code for mud. Kind of, right? Can't attack or block. I think that will be fine. Because again, if we Psych Rift, I don't think that's going to be an issue. Okay. Now the question is, when do we want to Psych Rift? Because we could, in theory, get Liliana up. So let's just do this now. Okay. My turn. Ooh, Seagate Restoration. Can we cast that now? No, I gotta put this in. Okay, we are gonna think about life and stuff. Because we do need to respect the Feathered Redeem coming into play, especially if that Storm Killing artist is here. So, let's start with Psych Rift. I'm just doing this main phase so that we can bonk face and return some of their treasure. Okay. That's going to set them back a little bit. Sweet. Okay. And then we can get Liliana in and have more sack fodder for turning the Grimace dude. And the nice part too is we have Bowstrider for a sack outlet as well. Or we did. Doing this so that they don't get exiled. Can't remember if that's the exile one or not. Okay. Putting in you. And we're gonna uptick you. Hopefully they live. And yeah, life and stuff. Okay. Oh, and they scoop. Okay. GG's. Also ban Simic. I wouldn't be upset with that. If we can get animated emotes in Arena, we should absolutely get an X to honk. That would be really funny. Instead of like, can't catch these hands, it'd be like, can't catch these heads. Goose. The goosies. Can't catch these goosies. Okay. I think we can keep. We got stuff to help make sack fodder. We got a friend that'll come back to life to be sack fodder. More sack fodder. Look at that. We got shenanigans going on. Just saw your comment, Will, about the 5-headed goose costume. I wonder how, like, if someone cosplayed like that, like, how are you getting through the door? Because I'm just picturing, like, paper mache, like, goose heads everywhere. It'd be really funny. Geese in real life are already a problem. Goose Hydro would probably destroy. Yes. I agree with you. I hate how like YouTube kind of has been blocking what part of your sentences with the heart emoji. Maybe if I 100 that. Nope, it's still there. It's still in the way. Okay. Well, just know that I laughed. It was a good tee hee hee moment for me. Okay. So they're in Simic colors. I think we put in Opheomancer. Sweet, they resolve. And that's going to be great sack fodder for when we get Grimgrin in. Okay. And I might do... Depending, because they're going to have blue mana up, so they might have the wash away for Grimgrin. Or they're going to bounce something back to hand. Okay. That does leave mana up for wash away, though. Do we YOLO it? YOLO! Oh, it resolved! Bonk, bonk. And then we will sack this cute little guy, because they make snakes on upkeep. So that's going to be really helpful. Sick. I was hoping for Opheomancer to come out because the synergy between those two are amazing. We got sack fodder for days too. Okay. So the problem is I think not everyone reads what Grimgrin does. Because when I attack here, I'm going to blow that up. And what I should have done before I passed the turn, which I'll put a stop here, is sacrifice that snake token. Because if I had sacked the snake token, they're going to get bigger. Because each upkeep I should actually be able to put a counter. And I actually should have put it in Blood Artist as well. So a couple of misplays here. But that's what I get for trying to talk while playing the game or something. I don't know. Yeah. This is fun synergy. Opheo is so cool. Just another Jadar, but Death Touch snakes. Yeah, and arguably probably better than Jadar because the snakes have Death Touch and you can attack with them without like the decayed shenanigans happening. But yeah, GG's. Well, that was a good match to go out on, right? I'm happy with that. Let's see. Can I... Is this going to give too much of my background? Oh, there we go. Hi. Hello. So thank you for hanging out. It means a lot. And I'm going to try to get back to streaming consistently. The hard part's just been having the time to do so because doing the ambassador program stuff, I've been editing a lot of stuff more. So I don't know. I'll try to figure out again, but I'm going to try to do like on the weekends, like maybe Saturday, Sundays or something like that. But yeah. Thank you for hanging out. You mean the world to me. And I never know how to close out a stream. I don't even know how to raid. I don't think I see anyone online that would need to be raided right now, so I'll figure that out as well next time. Enjoy my IRL magic. Thank you so much. But yeah, smoochy poos. See you next time I stream or post a video, I guess. But yeah, have a good one and bye.